is called I Was Polder, I Was Tome. I was not pretty but not half bad, plain, like poems that have been looted of their objects, their shell-sized genitals hacked off, their shell-sized genitals camouflaged in lidities, thin as the liquor on an urn, pink as the sky in Botticelli. His skies are all nipple, all mare, who, after giving birth, stands quaking and bloated, to resume her licking at the low-hanging salt lick, after birth in the mud, like an upside-down pie. Before you, I was the Warta Delta, tiny octagonal chapel with its blue sign, creaking wind vane, sauerkraut and language. I was confluence and seam, water meeting water, silver bullet trailer among silver bullet trailers, lined up in rows of tanks at the aquarium where my dad let me pick out an angelfish and name it Angel. I was sister, scapular and cowl, practical black shoes. Yes, I was sister already, long before I had the name. Before you, I was your crib, and before that, I was the chimney that caught fire, the per diem hotel, the convent, the swans, the artificial pond outside of the Detroit House of Correction, and the tunnels below, where my mother, as a child, caught glowing frogs and plucked wild grapes for homemade Dihoko red wine. I was smothered and proud. I was cheese grater as chandelier, burning bush as metaphor. I was nosebleeder, binoculared, all buttered popcorn and no napkins. I was a mouth of dribbling oil, sliding barn door slammed open. I was the going, gone horse who ran at the electric fence all day, his deliberation, his scars as deep and milky as the pleats in the veiled Christ's veil. I was the artist who offed himself in a field of wheat after painting it dozens of times, his little revolver the size of a seashell he might have held to his ear as a child. I was the indentation of his body in the crop, his obsession, the noiseless rules of afternoon. I was continuum, pop-up easel, brush that had tasted his mouth. I was impasto, I was exit wound. The flare of the moon on each sheave was still wet.